Hi, you want to hear me talk about Bo Burnham for half an hour? Me too. My pajamas say man on them. This is not true. I am non-binary. The windows were open. The neighbors can hear me. They can all hear me. They're always listening. They're always listening. I've been struggling to make this video for 2 months, and now I stopped giving a shit. I'm just gonna record it on my phone. Where's my script? Can you read that? Well, it says, what is art? What is entertainment? What is fame? Why do I share a name with Bo Burnham, and why did I only realize that in 2021? Is there a God? Yes, it's called art.
God is art and I'm Jesus Christ. I have holy mic cause I can pay the price beyond.
Hi, this is me doing CJDX, but instead of Jeff Bezos, it's a chicken. And instead of a really good, instead of the best video of 2021, this is like a thing that I'm gonna throw together really quickly. I tried to, listen to this shit. It's a 40-minute long mess that I threw together. I'm working inside being the dumb slut. Oh. It sounds like fucking garbage. And I know that this sounds like garbage too, because there's a huge echo in this new apartment, because all the walls are blank and it's very like, I think it's good at keeping noise in. That's what I'm gonna assume, because I don't want to think about what my neighbors might do if they can fucking hear me right now. So I'm thinking that the echo keeps the noise inside, right? That makes sense, right? Like it bounces off the walls back inside so it doesn't go outside. Yeah, it makes sense. Anyway, here's my apartment tour. It's a mess, don't look at it. Part 1. Robert's been a little depressed. No. Bo Burnham went viral very fast in 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. He had some stand-up comedy specials, he had a web show, and then in 2016 he quit because of panic attacks. Relatable. No, I'm just, I shouldn't say that. I don't think I've ever had a panic attack. I definitely had attacks of some kind. Hi, future me here. I forgot to mention that Bo also made the best Teenagers Are Weird, Am I Right movie ever. Well, the best live action Teenagers Are Weird, Am I Right movie ever. It's hot in here. In 2021, Bo Burnham came back with Inside, which is the best movie ever made. It's my favorite movie ever made. It's a movie, it's not a stand-up comedy special, because it's not even a stand-up comedy. He's not doing stand-up, he's making a movie in his room about something. It's a movie, it's the best movie ever made. It's my favorite movie. Anyway, you all know who Bo Burnham is. I don't know why I'm repeating that stuff. Now, let me tell you my opinions on Bo Burnham. Actually, let me not. I wrote this whole section. I made a tier list. Here it is. I made a tier list of... I'm looking so hot right now. Oh my god. I made a tier list of my favorite Bo Burnham songs, and I ranked them, and I talked about a lot of them, right? Random, like whichever ones I had opinions on, and that was like supposed to be like the bulk of the video. Then I realized that that's garbage, and there's no reason anyone would want to listen to that. So I decided to throw that away, so this is now the video. Part 3A, endings. This is part 2, actually. Listen, I'm not as good at this as CJ is, okay? Shut up. A year ago, YouTube kept recommending me objectively bad art, and I was like, what does YouTube keep recommending me? This gay-ass video. At this point, I had come out as pansexual, so I wasn't being derogatory when I said, you know. But I was like, why does YouTube think I would enjoy watching this random person whose gender I can't determine talk about art for half an hour? And then I actually clicked on the video to watch it, and by the end of it, I was in love and my whole life had changed. It's not true. My gender being non-conforming has been a thing since I was literally, I don't know, born. So discovering CJ was just like one of those big things where I was like, wow, I really like this person. Something about them just really makes them attractive to me. And then I learned more about what being non-binary is, and then I realized that I don't care about my pronouns and never have cared about my pronouns. And I realized, oh, that's just how it works, doesn't it? And it does, and it's awesome, and it's cool, and I'm loving it. And here's a picture of me at a pride parade with a non-binary flag. I'm happy. I haven't told almost anyone about, I've told 3 people about this, by the way. This is my coming out officially, whatever, who cares? Back to Bo Burnham. So one of Bo's constant struggles while making Inside was finding a good place to end it. You know. We all know, like we've all watched Inside, right? You watched Inside, and at the end there's this constant like, oh, is it over now? Or oh no, oh, is it over now? Oh, is it over now? And to me, that hesitation to end it was appropriate because I wasn't satisfied with the ending. Like when Inside came out and I watched it and then I rewatched it and I rewatched it and I rewatched it and I rewatched it and I re-listened to it and I re-listened to it and I re-listened to it and the album version actually came out and I kept listening to it. I was not satisfied at all. Like, every time I listened to Goodbye, I was just like, nope, there's something fucking missing here. I look like shit in this. God damn. Anyway, when Inside Outtakes came out, I finally felt closure. Specifically because of one song. Guess the song. That's right, the song in the title. I wasn't gonna make a joke. It's pretty fucking apparent what I'm talking about. What page is this? Oh, this is page 6 of 11. Oh my god, my mom's calling me. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, by the way, I have one of these fucking sick-ass carpets. Look at this motherfucker. My mom bought this for my little baby niece. I don't give a fuck about her. This is my shit. Look at this. Look at how fucking sick this is. I want to buy little toys and drive around with them. Look at the bike lanes. Y'all Americans don't know what the fuck that is, do you? Shout out to Americans watching with non-walkable cities, you fucking losers. I was in Amsterdam last month. That shit was the best. The outtakes felt like they filled that hole in my heart that dumb slut left there.
Thank you very much. So, he was lashing out with sexist language because he had his heart broken. We all learned something.
My mom!
So my mom's name, I'm not gonna tell you my mom's name, but her name rhymes with găina, which is the Romanian word for the chicken. Not chicken. Chicken is găină. The chicken specifically is găina. So my mom sometimes got the nickname of the chicken. You know, like my mom's name was the chicken. The way Bo started the song, when he said it was about a chicken, for a second, the thought of, oh, this is gonna be a why did the chicken cross the road joke. That popped into my head for a second, and then when he went to a serious piano solo, I was like, nah, no way he's doing that. When he started talking, when he started singing, that's when I started thinking of my mom, because
the chicken wakes up like she does every morning to the sounds of her husband's scream.
I'm not gonna record my face because I don't know how to be serious when I record my face. I'm just gonna record the floor while I walk around zoomed out, and it looks so weird. POV, you're my penis. Before I was born, my family used to live on a farm. Here's a picture of my dad with some chickens. They used to yell at each other a lot because my dad sucks ass and he often abused my siblings. The reason my mom didn't leave my dad is because she felt obligated to stay with him because of religious reasons. Like, she thought that divorce was evil, and even though way more Christian people in her family, like her mom, told her to leave him, she kept thinking that she was in the right and that one day my dad would switch around and do the right thing or whatever. And of course, he never did. And now everything's okay, don't worry about me, everything's fine, my whole family's doing pretty well. And my dad is the only one doing really badly, actually. But this song and its lyrics made me think of my mom back then, in those years she spent on that farm with my siblings, raising them.
Anything but this. I mean, she likes her life as a mother and wife, but is that all she is?
I wonder if my mom ever thought of leaving, like just running away, chickening out, so to say.
Dear graves, birds sing, her future is waiting right there for the taking.
So when I first listened to the song, I was tearing up at this point. But my best friend was sitting right next to me, so I didn't... If I was listening to it alone, I would have for sure cried. But then...
There's just one thing. The chicken must first cross.
I realized that this was a very elaborate why did the chicken cross the road joke. And I was like, I knew it, even though I dismissed it at the beginning and was on a completely different train of thought. And then we get to...
The road. The road. A sea of trees and green and moss, waiting just across the road. The road.
All the thoughts started flooding my brain. All the thoughts I detailed in this video. Everything from Vsauce to CGDX. Oh yeah, there was a part where I talked about Vsauce. So about 10 years ago, Vsauce made a video called Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road? Where they explain how...
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Today, it is so famous it's practically shorthand for comedy. It isn't technically even a joke. It's an anti-joke. It's a joke about jokes. Your mama is so fat, we are all extremely concerned for her health. As for being the oldest joke in the book, Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road is far from it. It's only about 160 some odd years old. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart in her husband's embrace. So, yeah, the earliest known joke is a joke about a woman farting in a guy's lap. So, cool. Maybe this chicken knew of the danger of crossing the road. Maybe he knew what could happen. Maybe he was sad or lonely, or knew what his fate was, and so he decided to take control and end it himself and crossed the road to get to the other side. There are 24 billion chickens. There is no chicken. It's purely hypothetical. Because even though the joke is so famous it's no longer funny, even at a neurological level, it still stands as a testament to just how complicated and clever our comedy can be.
Part 4, the two other sides. No matter how you look at it, the chicken got to the other side of the road. Oh my god. Oh my god, I did not do this on purpose. I did not even think about the fact that I have a fucking road, like I have a road rug, a rug with roads on it. So no matter if the chicken makes it across or dies and gets hit by a car. Oh, I have a car, I have a car, I have a car, I have a car, I forgot I have a car, I have a car, I have a fucking random ass toy car that my mom found in my old place that she brought here for no reason. Oh my god, everything's working out perfectly. Alright, so no matter what happens to the chicken, whether or not she gets fucking run over, either way, she makes it to the other side. There are two other sides. There's a duality to the joke, because you could say the chicken got to the other side, literally, physically, or the chicken got to the other side, she died. And Bo, I think, knew this because he made two versions of the song. There's the YouTube version and then there's the album version. Here's some little differences. I'm gonna play different parts of the songs to show you the differences.
The chicken wakes up like she does every morning. The chicken wakes up like she does every morning. Anything but this. Anything but this. The road. A sea of trees and green and moss, waiting just across the road. The road. The road. The road. A sea of trees and green and moss, waiting just across the road.
Bo is a genius and he knew this and he watched the Vsauce video. I fucking bet you $1,000, but whatever, it doesn't matter. He probably did it on his own. He probably didn't need Vsauce to explain to him the dark side of the joke or whatever. So I believe that the album version, where the road is much more emphasized, much grander, that is the version where she makes it to the other side. Why do I say this? Because at the end of the album version of the song, there's this sound clip.
Goodbye.
Meaning that the chicken is alive, right? Or is it chicken heaven? Did she die and go to chicken heaven? Or did she return back to the coop? I don't know. I'm not sure. This is not my place to figure things out. I'm just pointing this stuff out because I thought about it and I haven't seen anyone else analyze it. Why did Bo write the chicken? Alright, here's the thing. I saw a Reddit post. Here's the Reddit post. TLDR, Bo used to perform the chicken live before he even made Inside. Specifically at shows that didn't allow any recording. And he apparently used to refer to it as the metaphor song. So basically, that's a complete confirmation that the chicken is completely separate from inside. And it makes sense, it really does feel that way. Oh, my mom's here. Anyway, so yeah, I talked to my mom and she said that she did think about running away. The chicken is Bo Burnham and the road is Fame, and he is currently in the headlights. He's currently in the headlights and doesn't know if he's going to make it to the other side by becoming a legend and living happily ever after, or... yeah. Bo, if you're watching this, please don't kill yourself when you turn 40. Thank you. The chicken and the road is a very basic metaphor, and it can be used for a lot of things. Whether it's fame, dreams, human search for deeper meaning in art, because he is turning a simple joke into a very grand and epic story, you know? Or my mom. While I was making this video, I had a bit of a debate with my brother. And the whole context of the whole thing doesn't really matter, but at some point we came to an agreement, and this is how it went. As for me, my God is still Warren Buffett, and my Jesus is still Charlie Munger. Went to the for financial wisdom, and stayed for the life advice. That's what I imagine whenever I see that emoji. That's the sound I imagine, just... God, I hope the neighbors don't hear me. And I responded with, my God is art, and my Jesus is me. Yes, okay, I'm obsessed with CJDX, shut up. And then he said, whatever gets you to the other side of the river. And I said, you mean road? Also, watch the inside outtakes, because he hadn't at that point. And I was towards the end of writing this video, so I was surprised that that came up. And he said, river, from Buddhism. You are born on this side, where things are unclear and where desire, dukkha, causes pain. You can use whatever raft, yana, you want. Islam, Christianity, art, Hinduism, music. To get to the other side. Shore. The other shore. To get to the other shore. Okay, listen, I'm stuck on the chicken. Hey guys, future Rob here again. Look at this cute little moment I found. To get to the other side. Shore.
Well, to get to the other side, sure.
To get to the other side. Shore.
Well, to get to the other side, sure.
I just noticed that while watching the Vsauce video, and I thought it was cute. Waith Nirvana, is that a pretentious way of spelling where? Or did he just mistype where? Whatever yana you choose, as long as you get to the other side, it's all good. The chicken doesn't have a raft, it just has a big scary road with cars that might hit it. And all it has to move forward is the motivation of what is on the other side. So what I'm saying is, Bo Burnham is better than the Buddha. Later that same day, on the night that I wrote all this stuff, this whole final part, including what I'm saying right now. Notice how it says right now, because I mistyped it. I didn't do that on purpose. It was a very emotional day when I wrote this, and I'm not gonna tell you why, because first of all, I've been way too personal already in this video, and second of all, I don't remember why it was an emotional day. I just wrote that in the script. I forgot completely what the fuck was going on that day. But at night, I was scrolling through Twitter like I usually do before and after sleep. And I saw a tweet from none other than Vsauce, Michael here. Do you remember the first video you watched on YouTube? I distinctly remember watching Hey Clip in my school library. And I distinctly remember watching Hey Clip in my school I distinctly remember watching Hey Clip in my school library and deciding right then and there that I wanted to make videos and put them on the internet. I watched that Hey Clip video, which had 34 million views, but I had never seen or heard of. And I almost cried. Because I'm an emotional bitch, but also because I was, first of all, overwhelmed on that day, but all the emotions of seeing such an old, vintage YouTube video. It took me back to this insane thing that we all just accepted, this distant feeling of the early internet. So much nostalgia. And on top of that, this ridiculous realization that I was 3 years old when this video came out, and Vsauce decided to make videos then. And later, I would find those videos, and Vsauce was the first YouTuber I followed. I thought YouTube was just a place to watch music videos. I never knew that there was people making content. And Vsauce was the first one of that I found. Then later I would find Let's Players, and then movie reviewers, then video essayists. And that has led me to now. Right here. Me on the road. Left, right, left, right.